Hello and welcome to another episode of Pop Culture Reacts
With me.
with Added Boy.
Me.
And the boy has brought along a selection for the day.
See,
What is it that you have regaled us with on this fine
today
day?
I have bought Bloodbath at Burger King by Teenage Bottlerocket.
So, I have prior knowledge of this song and have seen them live
Same.
as we both saw them for the first time at Slam Dunk.
2023.
Um,
During May. My
so,
dad's birthday month.
yes, it was just before my birthday.
Is it a birthday present?
To myself, yes.
Okay.
It was actually his birthday present for him to go to his first festival.
Perfect.
First
Oh yeah. I remember that now. I know not of Teenage Bottlerocket. I know of the movie Bottle Rocket by Wes Anderson. A fantastic movie if you've never seen it. And I think Teenage Bottlerocket is a firework, isn't it? Effectively.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I have kind of ideas in my head of what they'll be like from the name of the band, and probably a little bit from the name of the song as well. And I'm always quite interested in anything that talks about the industry that sells the disgusting meat, because meat is murder. So I'm hoping this is an anti-Burger King song and not a pro-Burger King song.
sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Find out for yourself.
So,
Well,
should we get it on?
yeah, I'm looking forward to finding out. Right, let's do this.
Every day I get up early in the morning 'cause I gotta go to work. 'Cause I wanna go where the action is, where everybody treats me like a jerk. I like taking shit from assholes, it's a dream come true. But 5:15 ain't gonna pay the rent. And I shortchange a guy with the whopper, he complained, I told him to get bent. But you know there will come a day I'm gonna make those fuckers pay. Bloodbath at Burger King. Bloodbath at Burger King. Every day I get up early in the morning 'cause I gotta go to work. 'Cause I wanna go where the action is, where everybody treats me like a jerk. I like taking shit from assholes, it's a dream come true. But 5:15 ain't gonna pay the rent. So I shortchange a guy with the whopper, he complained, I told him to get bent. But you know there will come a day I'm gonna make those fuckers pay. Bloodbath at Burger King. Bloodbath at Burger King. Blood on the register, the grilling on the floor. Blood on the fryer and the walk-in cooler door. Blood on the register, the grilling on the floor. Blood on the fryer and the walk-in cooler door. Blood on the register, the grilling on the floor. Blood on the fryer and the walk-in cooler door. Blood on the register, the grilling on the floor. Blood on the fryer and the walk-in cooler door. Blood on the register, the grilling on the floor. Blood on the fryer and the walk-in cooler door. Blood on the register, the grilling on the floor. Blood on the fryer and the walk-in cooler door. Bloodbath at Burger King.
That's a neat little video, isn't it?
It is.
Right, for base animation, I quite like the idea of that. Like you and I had drawn it and then and managed to animate it. That's what it felt like, didn't it? But I think there's something really nice in that. Don't see that very often, do you?
Exactly. So, obviously, we have learned that there are many things that are your kryptonite when it comes to this type of music. As not the biggest fan of pop punk. How did the massacre of minimum wage staff
The 518.
catch you?
I mean, chuck it in a pile with all the rest, didn't you? Because it is exactly the same as every other one. I mean, this is a real advert for possibly the most generic one you could probably get your hands on, isn't it? I think but I think that's by design. I think I'm guessing, like looking at the video, that the idea that this is absolutely filthily generic by design, that no effort was put in to try and make it distinguishable whatsoever. The fact that it only had about 3 distinct lines in the whole song, and the last 50% of it was just repeating the same line over and over again. I presume it's for mocking the music genre that they're in, is my guess. If not, then sorry, then you've just spent 50% of your song just singing the same line over and over again whilst playing the same bit of music over and over again.
So this is not a satirical take on pop punk as a self-reflection on pop punk as a genre, as a pop punk band, because that would be far too deep.
Oh,
Yeah, this is just
too much
fun.
credit given. Then I'll take that back.
This is just fun, riff,
Oh.
bouncy, hate work. The sort of first job that you have where you don't get paid enough.
Yeah, and it's hugely American, isn't it, as well? Because
Yeah.
I know we have burger places all over the world, but it does sort of fit. I guess, like, in your head, like what teenagers want to sing about when they're writing their first song. I remember, like, years ago, loads of my mates had musical talent, and I was in the room sometimes with them, and we wrote a song about Special Brew because we were drinking Special Brew at the time. It's that sort of thing, but it's the one that. And again, they had musical talent, I didn't. But if any of them ever made it, I can't imagine they'd have released that song about Special Brew unless it was for to pop themselves, to kind of go, wow, there's that Special Brew song that we wrote when we were 14 and shit.
Yeah, it's this probably was I'm pretty sure this is the first album. If not, it's the second album. It's really early in their career, so it probably is one that was written around that sort of time of being young and working a shitty job just to make ends meet so they could get gear, play guitars and play shows. But boy,
Yes.
why did you bring
Master.
Teenage Bottlerocket to the party?
Well, I hadn't really brought anything like pumpkins, so I went sure. And to be totally honest, I had my first 4, and then this was like, okay, sure. So I literally went onto what I had recently. The top thing was Teenage Bottlerocket. I clicked on it, and at first it was actually giving me Skate or Die, and then my dad went, "Are you sure you don't want Bloodbath or Burger King?" And I was like, choose between either. I don't mind either.
I'd say there's a life lesson there for your Will. Choose yourself and don't let your dad pick next time.
I was just throwing the option out there.
I'm joking. There was a couple of bits I liked. Opened my real wide to light. I loved the line, he complained I told him to get bent. Just don't hear that used anywhere other than in this kind of era of American life, do you? And that kind of popped me and amused me a little bit. And you know how often whenever we listen to stuff like this, one of my biggest criticisms is, oh God, it's straight out of the soundtrack of Euro Trip Road Trip. Don't get me wrong, this is in Euro Trip Road Trip, any of them, but this also feels like it could have been used in a Kevin Smith movie as well, so I guess that's a compliment for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The soundtrack of movies.
Yeah. Like could have easily been co-opted into a scene there when movies going postal.
Yeah. So, you out there,
Your mic's dropped out, by the way.
Oh,
It's back again.
or murdering May at McDonald's,
Murdering May and McDonald's, yes.
or killing chicken at KFC.
Every day is murder in those restaurants, as they brutally murder so many innocent animals to feed the gluttonous. of the human race.
To make nummy food.
Yeah, but it's tasty.
You say nummy. Even when I was a meat eater, it's pretty pish.
No,
It's some of the worst. But Burger
Yeah,
King,
yeah.
McDonald's makes some of the worst burgers known to man, and
What a steak.
KFC. The covering's lovely. I'll never lie on that. But the chicken that's held within is pretty bad.
If you're really going for the herbs and spices on the chicken skin,
You go into those places for the excessive amount of salt in there that takes away all flavour, so you don't. You're going to live the bland life that everyone seems to want to live on this planet these days.
but yeah, debate down there
Yeah.
on restaurants.
If you want a good burger,
What better?
and if I'm going to advocate for murder, go next time you're up near London, near Liverpool Street, get a patty and bun. Makes a beautiful burger of all different ranges, amazing. Opposite McDonald's. McDonald's is always packed. Patty and bun, not always packed. Ridiculous world we live in.
Because people are fools.
Yes.
So, as always, like, subscribe, ring bells, and until next time, good day.
Goodbye.